Yo, what is up, you guys? I'm DeAndre. I'm Javante. And this is Dre and Jay. We're here today. So we gave you guys our top 10 favorite movies of 2023. We're here to give you guys our top 5 most disappointing movies of 2023.
My first one on that list, let me see, I got 5. I got bring 5 no bullshit. Oh, I got 5. First one on that list is gonna be Scream 5.
Scream 5?
Scream 5, right?
No, it's Scream 6.
Scream 6, you know what I meant. Scream 6. I actually got one of 6 too. I don't know. Scream 6. Sorry. Scream 6, I had to put one of my most disappointing for a multitude of reasons. Let's start getting into it. Too many characters survived.
Okay.
Gina Ortega has become too big of a star to be a part of the Scream franchise. Scream 6 is coming out in 2022.
No, I believe that.
She's been too big for the franchise, and Scream has never thrived with somebody being bigger than the franchise. Now, before y'all say Nev Campbell or Courtney Cox had friends, but outside of friends, Courtney Cox wasn't really moving like that.
Okay.
Gina Ortega's been a part of Beetlejuice now coming up. She's a part of You at one point. She's doing Wednesday. She's done a lot of stuff. So I think it doesn't work for her in the horror genre when you're doing all that. You know what I mean? Nev Campbell was very much screaming. That's how we thought her. Gina Ortega's really not screaming. We don't really know what to think of Gina Ortega. She's been a lot of everything. Mm-hmm. Also, character surviving. I think also the fact that Ghostface is starting to get more and more predictable. That's bothered me.
Okay.
As well as the stabs don't mean anything no more. I watched Cuba Gooding Jr.'s son get stabbed by 2 ghosts at the same time saying, go, and he come out surviving. So the whole too many characters survive, too many main characters surviving the franchise. Trying to bring back characters from the past, and I'm not with it. I think they just have failed in as far. Letting Courtney Cox survive again, I thought that was the time to kill Gail all right. You know what I mean? You bring her back again, you should let she survive. So I think Scream is just, to me, that was a dumpster fire of a film.
Damn. See, I wouldn't describe it as a dumpster fire. I mean, for sure, it definitely wasn't
I mean, yeah, she is.
up there. But, I mean, look, it's not my top 5, I'll say that.
Oh, shit.
Number 5.
Bro, we fucked up.
What?
Damn.
What?
We didn't put Thanksgiving on our list.
Top 10 best Thanksgiving is honorable mention.
No, Thanksgiving knocks out Evil Dead. Sorry, Evil Dead got it out. Thanksgiving goes 7. Sorry, guys.
Okay, well now that's clarified.
I disrespect. I was disrespectful like a motherfucker.
Honorable mention for me. I'll put it up there. So number 5, disappointing movies. 65. I expected better. Sam Raimi produced it. The dinosaurs, I will admit, they were a lot more scary than fucking what we've seen in the recent Jurassic Park films. As far as eating, or just, being scary.
I'm gonna fight you on that.
But I will say, the thing I wished maybe 65, maybe it started out with Adam Driver, maybe there were a couple survivors versus, him being the only one, him and the girl being the only 2. I wish that maybe there were a couple more that survived and then they just got picked off all of a sudden by some of those damn dinosaurs. So yeah, I just felt like I was a little disappointed in that.
65 had a lot of good in it. The problem is it tried to go with the same story. The dad becoming the little girl with the guy who has his own family that he's lost, trying to be this girl's like protector / father figure in a way. I think that story's been kind of played out we see with Mando and a bunch of other things. Logan did it. So I think that storyline was played out. But I thought the dinosaur part and the whole like space and like the whole landing thing was dope. It was just the story didn't land because they tried to go with that storyline.
I just felt like I felt like it could have been a lot better. Obviously,
They gave me more dinosaurs than Jurassic Park ever did. Jurassic Park has recently.
I wish it was a lot better, and that's what I'm saying. I expected it to be like a huge, pick me up because of how Jurassic Park.
It still was.
Was it?
Yeah, because I still saw dinosaurs being scary and aggressive.
Yeah, but it wasn't
trying to eat people.
But it wasn't that substantial of a.
Oh no, it was.
Not to me, but that's what it is. Number 4. So number 4, Ant-Man the Wasp, Quantumania.
Fair.
Yeah, top. Yeah, no, this one. Catherine Newton, you had her in it. Which Catherine Newton's done Freaky. She did The Society, so I was actually really excited to see her play Cassie Lane. But I just feel like the way they wrote her was a bit disappointing, especially the kind of actress she is. Where majority of her lines in the movie are "dad" or "no dad." So when you do that, Kane was dope. Kane was the highlight of the movie, and just the fact that it's Kane, and it's the one where like, oh, this is the banished one, so you expect like, oh, this motherfucker one of the worst out of all of them, and yet nobody getting dropped off by this nigga in the movie. So I was a bit disappointed.
He was up on Ant-Man in the beginning. He was fucking up Ant-Man.
Come on now. MODOK was a fucking huge disappointment. Hated him. When he first arrived on screen, I was like, okay, all right, he's kind of dope. Nah, the way he went out, no, it's just stupid. That fucking "don't be a dick" shit was some of the worst fucking dialogue I've seen from a damn Marvel movie. Terrible. And even like the Kane aspect, like that, like I thought, like you think at the end of the day, you know what? Well, the one positive we can take out of this movie was Kane was dope. Well, guess what? Jonathan Majors ain't Kane no more. So I mean, you ain't really too excited about like you ain't looking back at this movie and like, well, this still was the highlight because it obviously ain't no more.
I mean, kind of the King's going now. We're not getting no more Kings, so it kind of is a highlight.
But that's what I'm saying. But then again, you built this character up to be like, oh shit, this like even like the way Loki built him up. At this point, it kind of ruins it.
I mean, because Jonathan Majors is not coming back, so yeah, it ruins it. If you could have Jonathan Majors coming back, you could have still built it up. But I get what you're saying.
So, just a disappointed.
I have Ant-Man also. I'm not going to talk about it because Johnny just did, so I'm not even going to say anything, but I'm going to go on my next one.
You don't want to talk about it because Kevin Feige.
Because
Kevin Feige don't want to hear your comments. When I say it, he'll be like, "Oh, I'll ignore past." But when Javante says it, that's what he'll take too.
Nah, Kevin, it's all love on Kev.
Nah,
but
let Kev know what you really think about it.
No, but like you said, I think everything you said was valid. Everything you said was valid points.
No, I want to hear it come out of your mouth too. Because it come out of my mind, I gotta hear it.
I agree with what you said. I thought I thought Kane had some good moments, but I thought the ant thing attacking him was bad. I didn't like that they let. I thought they should have killed off Hank Pym.
Somebody should have.
Nah, it should have been Hank Pym.
But for sure it should have been Hank Pym. But like
to move on from that and
like y'all all escaped.
The world, I had no problem with the world. I thought there was a little bit too many jokes, the holes and stuff like that. There was something I didn't like with the film. I'm not gonna talk that much about it. DeAndre already mentioned it. I'm moving on to my next one because it's gonna move on. I'm gonna put Flash. The Flash.
Really? I remember our initial review. You liked it.
I do like the movie. I thought when I watched it there, like, okay, it's okay. It's not. But also, I went to it with low expectations. I was like, hey. Okay. I mean, I did hear. Now, I ain't gonna lie. I did go in there like Tom Cruise said it was fire. So shit, I don't know.
I didn't go with that either.
I
said I didn't go in with that either.
Yeah, but I was like, it might be fire. But then, watching it, I think I haven't watched it. I watched it probably one of the times since it's come out, and I think you just realize like there was a lot of things that they missed on that they could have did better. I think. You could have did more with Batman. I think you could have did more with the whole Flashpoint. I think you could do a little more with that. Ezra Miller was actually really good in the film. He's one of the bright spots in the film. But I think also knowing that this franchise wasn't going nowhere because of the Ezra Miller situation, because James Gunn was going to DC, like this film was just kind of like it's one and done. I thought they should have. I probably went more all in. I'm one of the few people that actually like the scene at the end where you see the original, you see my man CGI and stuff like that. And
Nicolas Cage,
Yeah, Nicolas Cage was dope. When you see, I think that was pretty cool actually, personally. But I'll put Flash there. It's one of the most. I think it's not a horrible film, but like we had a good. There's a lot of movies that came out this year, and it just didn't make the cut as far as I don't think it's honorable mention, but I think it's like for the most disappointing ones because people were coming out talking about it. We knew we had heard about it. They were pushing it. They had said at the festival, it was people loved it. So I'll put Flash there.
Okay. Number 3. I'm gonna go Ghosted. It's a movie on Apple TV starring.
Chris Evans. It's a fun movie. It's a little fun little rom-com. You had hype for that?
I expected it to be a little bit better.
What did you expect?
I just thought the writing was kind of bland.
Actually, if you want that, you should watch. I heard that Mr. and Mrs. Smith new series.
I actually heard it's really good. Yeah, I do want to check that one out.
But I thought that movie's okay for what it is. It's a rom-com.
Yeah, but nah,
It's
just.
like a romantic action comedy. It works.
I just expected it to click more, especially Chris Evans and Andrew Norris. I don't know, it just didn't click for me. I did like that scene where they had Sebastian Stan and Anthony Mackie pull up. That was pretty funny.
Mm-hmm.
A little Avengers reunion. But yeah, besides that, it's just because I watched so many goddamn spy movies. So like this one, it doesn't really bring anything new.
None of them do that.
Like think about like Night and Day and all that other shit. Like with Cameron Diaz, Tom Cruise, like that one. So like this one.
But that's back in the day. Like, if you look at all the ones, like even you like the Mark Wahlberg one that came out this year.
I actually like that one. I was like, interested.
But it's like the same premise. They're all the same premise.
That's what I'm saying. Out of all of them, this one I just didn't like that. It was okay. It was just like it was okay. It's mid.
Okay.
And I also the thing is I wanted to like it because I like Andy De Armas and I love like fucking top 5 Maddie. And then I like Chris Evans a lot. I think I like a lot of his films. I like a lot of I just like Chris Evans the guy, the actor. That seems like a really cool guy. So I really wanted to like it. I don't know, just didn't hit for me.
My next one was Shazam.
Ooh, okay.
Shazam was a film that I thought you kind of knew. You didn't know at the time. You didn't know the writing was on the wall as far as what was his future with DC and that was still the future. Was DC was still kind of unknown at the time.
Mm-hmm.
But I just thought that movie just didn't bring anything. I thought the characters were bad. I did like the villains. I like having the villains that you had with old girl.
The Daughters of Atlas.
Yeah, with girl Charlie's Angel and old girl.
Helen Mirren.
Yeah, I thought that was dope. But I think also having all of them have the power was kind of annoying. I kind of like the Bad Days had it at times, but having them all full time, like they got powers and stuff, was kind of just over the top. And I felt it took away from Shazam having the movie that's Shazam. So that movie was just a disappointment. And seeing Wonder Woman then was like, okay, it didn't do anything. The movie just didn't do anything for me. It didn't take me up there. I was just like, okay, I watched it and I'm moving on. What's for breakfast? You know what I mean?
Yeah. Well,
Quick and easy. So
that's fair.
I'll put Shazam.
All right. Number two, I have You People.
Which one you?
Jonah Hill and Lauren London.
Oh, that movie was. Oh no, you wrong.
Nah, bro. That movie. No.
There was some funny scenes in that movie, bro.
No.
That's when Eddie Murphy was talking about the damn hat thing. When you talking about that hat thing, he got
that was
the fair card.
That was funny, bro. But everything else, bro. It's just. Come on, man. I mean, I could just watch fucking what's it called? Is it the one with Bernie Mac and Ashton Kutcher.
Oh yeah, Guess Who?
Guess Who? I could just watch Guess
Okay,
Who.
but that's a good.
It's a cheap ass version of Guess Who.
But to be fair, it's a Netflix film.
Most of the jokes don't land. And also, bro, I can't buy fucking Jonah Hill and Lauren London.
Why not?
As far as bro, they don't even seem like they like each other. They didn't even, apparently they didn't even really kiss in the movie. It was a CGI kiss at the end.
That's fine.
But that's what I'm saying.
Nev Campbell's never kissed somebody.
Okay, but that's what I'm
Or Jane kissed The Rock.
Okay,
Yeah, right.
She kissed other people.
She ain't kissed another black guy. She's dead.
Okay, well, damn. Okay, I guess.
You think about wild thing. That's what you think about.
Okay, well,
my point.
but bro, I didn't buy it.
Okay, let me say this though. I can understand if you wouldn't pay money to go see this.
Yes.
This is a Netflix movie.
Okay.
For Netflix, this would work.
Okay, bro. Did I say when I was putting down this list, it would be top 10 most disappointing movies?
But
I've
okay,
seen
that's just
in a
when
movie?
you went into it. What was your hype for it? Going into it, what was your hype for it? Because to be disappointed, you gotta go into it with some kind of hype.
Oh, bro.
Or at least it felt like, oh, it's gonna be kind of good.
I expected it to be a lot more funny.
So you think Eddie Murphy had no funny moments?
Eddie Murphy had a few, but that was about it.
Well, he's the funny one.
And Jonah Hill, I expected a little bit more.
Do you think Jonah Hill all that funny?
But Jonah Hill, I mean, in recent films, like I liked him in fucking Wolf of Wall Street or 21 Jump Street, but this movie just didn't hit for me.
Okay.
So
So you tell me Jonah Hill can't lead his own film?
So where are you getting this from?
That's what you're saying.
No,
Jonah Hill
that's-
in 21 Jump Street, he's not the lead.
What do you mean?
Neither is Wolf of Wall Street. He's a side character.
Oh my god.
I was asking
I
you.
mean, as far as like a fucking love film, love comedy, no, I probably don't buy him as a lead. Sorry.
I'm just saying. I know. My point is, you're saying
But if you just made
you're
a-
trying to tell me he's not that funny in the movie. I'm saying like if he's not that funny, do you think he's better comedy when he's not the main guy, but he's like it's a play
I
the
mean,
same
I'm
guy?
saying if the man was like a straight up comedy movie, like I think he probably could pull it off. But like, I don't know, just comedy love story, it didn't work for me. I don't know. It just didn't hit.
No, that's not the question I'm asking. I'm asking you, do you think he's not funny enough to lead his own film?
Not this type of film. No.
But that means you're not funny because you can't be funny. Like, okay, look, for example, I'll give you for example. You look at Kevin Hart, right? Yeah, Kevin Hart thinks he's funny.
I think Kevin Hart has a limit.
Okay, so you think Kevin Hart's comedian?
Yes.
He can be his own comedy,
Yes.
right?
Yes.
In love films or not love films, right?
Mm-hmm.
Or even what's Channing Tatum? You think Channing Tatum's just funny?
I mean, I've seen him do some dramatic roles.
No, he has. I'm just saying, well, my point I'm trying to get to is, I'm trying to confuse you. My point I'm trying to get to, I'm saying, like, you don't think he's like funny enough to be the main character, the main focal point of a film, or do you think he's just not funny in this film?
I just didn't find him funny in this film.
Okay.
That's about it. I don't have this down.
No, because my thing
or hatred for Jonah
No,
Hill.
it was not saying
It was
that.
just this film.
But I'm saying because I'm saying that because I was getting to Jonah Hill's comedy in this film is the same as everything else he's done.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I'm saying. Like, if you don't like him in this, you probably like. I'm saying because you look at 21 Jump Street, Jonah Hill's the same character in this that he is in that. Even part 2 with Ice Cube's daughter, he's the same weirdo as he is with Laura London in this movie. Is he not? Think about when he was dating Laura London's or Ice Cube's daughter. Now, Ice Cube was funny as shit.
I felt like he was a little bit.
There was no convention.
I feel like he was a little bit more in this film as far as trying to be when he didn't have to.
Because he's the lead.
But look, all I'm gonna say is it was mid. Even mom watched it. She thought it was mid too.
No, I know. I'm not saying the film was great. I thought there were some funny moments. Like Eddie Murphy has some funny moments for me. I'm not saying the film was great. I think the film was very average.
I mean,
but also I went to it saying it's a YouTube video. It's a Netflix movie.
I mean, then again, you didn't put Oppenheimer in your top 10, so I mean, what are you?
But you can't show me because I like that for like that.
I mean, who knows?
Oh, so now Oppenheimer's on your top 10. You can't talk no shit about.
Yes. I'll judge any goddamn body.
Okay, so when Martin Scorsese tells you that Marvel movies ain't real film, you can't judge him.
That's different.
How?
Huh?
He's telling you those shit ain't real film. Martin Scorsese's credible.
I mean, honestly, after the recent Marvel movies that have come
No,
out,
he was on that shit with what?
He's kind of.
No, he was on that shit with Avengers, Infinity War was coming out and stuff like that. So don't give me that shit.
But okay, whatever.
All right, my turn. For my movie, it'll be my next disappointing movie was Exorcism, The Believer. The Believer. My bad. To me, the film just didn't feel. It felt too much like modern day films that we've had. I think there were some great things that they had in there. They definitely looked the part. The problem I felt like it had the name of the Exorcist, but I don't feel like it really touched on a lot of the Exorcist theme. Like it had the music at times and stuff like that, but it didn't touch on too much. Like it didn't give me the feeling that the original Exorcist gives you. And maybe that's just me going to it with too much hype. But I thought Blumhouse being behind it, the budget they put behind it, I felt like you could get more. I thought we would get more out of it. You know, especially what they did with Halloween and how they revamped that franchise. So that was a very disappointing movie. I didn't mind that they killed one of the girls. I thought that was pretty cool. Mm-hmm. But I will say, as far as the cast was amazing. The girls were amazing. The dad was amazing. I like the cast. For me, it was just like the movie just didn't feel like an Exorcist film. Now, as a horror film, I look at it a little bit differently. But when you put the Exorcist title behind it, you're telling me this new Exorcist movie, I'm like, hey, bro. So that's why it's disappointing for me. Not because the film is just horrible. There's moments that are good, but the fact that it's an Exorcist film hurts it for me. Yeah, because it doesn't feel like the Exorcist.
Okay. Yeah, going back on the you people, I just again the chemistry. I just didn't buy it with Jonah Hill and Lauren London. Let me just add that there too. I just didn't.
You said that?
I did not buy it.
My only point, I'm not trying to make you tell you. You can be out there and pick you up like I'll just tell you the same shit you like Jonah Hill for in 21 Jump Street, the same person he was.
Okay, fine.
Even the second Jump Street when he was think about second Jump Street when he was dating the Ice Cube's daughter.
Okay,
what was he like?
But again, that wasn't the whole damn movie. That's what I'm saying.
So that's my point. You're telling that's the point I'm trying to get to. Can Jonah Hill carry his own film?
But again,
he wasn't the lead.
He was the main character in 21 Jump Street.
He's not the lead.
However, that shit with Ice Cube's daughter was just a small fucking fragment of the film. It wasn't the whole damn film.
His interest in her was like the whole film pretty much. Ice Cube did it. Yeah, he tried to save her at the end.
No, he wasn't.
He literally saved her at the end of the movie.
What are you talking about?
He literally said at the end of the movie.
She saved herself at the end of the movie.
But my point is, what I was trying to say was that all I'm asking is, do you think Jonah Hill can carry his own film? That's the only question I was asking. Because with 21 Jump Street and Wolf of Wall Street, two films you named that you like, Pineapple Express included, Those are all films that he was not the main lead.
Okay, fine. Then no, he can't carry his own film.
I've seen Seth. Okay, get perfect. I've seen Seth Rogen play in rom-coms, but also do other stuff.
Yeah.
And he's great anyway.
Okay, so are you asking? So you're asking me, do I think Jonah Hill can star in his own movies?
Yes,
Like-
as a comedian, he's funny enough to star as the main guy.
So I said this originally. I said it has to be a straight up comedy. Sure, maybe, but majority wise, no, he can't. So that's it.
Okay.
There you go.
So his humor doesn't get to you all the time.
Not all the time.
So he can't be a main guy.
But
He can't be a main guy of a movie.
But it's not just that. It's also just like the forced writing in that game. You know, there's just a lot of problems with you people and Kenya Bears trying to throw that shit in. You know, just it was disappointing. That's why I said this ain't a top 10 bad movie. I'm just disappointing.
I just had a question. I was like, Jonah Hill.
I saw the trailer. I was like, okay, this Lauren London in this. Okay, this gonna be nice.
Well, you know Lauren London. Come on now. So you only did it because Lauren London you find her attractive.
I do. I fucking love Lauren.
That's one reason, because you know Lauren London can act. Because Lauren London has acting as well.
But still, they had Nia Long. They had Eddie Murphy. You know, I was over here like, okay, this
Nia Long be acting like that though. Boy, she was.
Who gives a fuck? It's Nia Long. You hear the name, you go watch it. Goddamn it.
Eddie Murphy's the only person I looked at and said Eddie Murphy's that guy. Eddie Murphy carried the film. He was good.
Okay, regardless, still, that's what got me sold on the movie originally. When I saw the trailer, I was like, okay, bet. And that's, you know, I watched it. I'm just like, huh, it was
Okay.
man. Or what are we at? Number one? Oh no, honorable mentions.
Yeah.
Oh shit. What did you say were your top 5 so far?
The worst?
Yeah.
This ain't honorable mentions. This is the
No,
worst.
what-
I had Shazam, Scream, Exorcist, Ant-Man.
Okay, yeah. So I'll probably say Exorcist was one of my honorable mentions. I'll say Aquaman and The Lost Kingdom. That's an honorable mention. Even though, like, I personally, I mean, compared to all the shit that you heard about the movie where it was unwatchable, niggas walked out of the movie and all that shit. I watched it. There were some enjoyable moments from it, especially with Black Manta. He was pretty cool in the film as well. But I will say it is a bit of a disappointment, especially where you see like the first film and how that was and how amazing that was. So to see the second drop off with the second film, yeah, I can put that like something
Okay.
that would be a disappointment.
I'll put down there too. To me, the film just dragged. I felt like I was watching it. I'm like, bro, first off, this film is too long. It's too long a film. It feels long. I'm like, bro, I'm not invested like that.
Oh no, for sure. And like the thing is, because like I feel like James Wan, I mean, obviously I know that's probably not his vision, because like he, you know, all the damn reshoots, rewrites. At one point, Ben Affleck was supposed to come back. Michael Keaton was going to be in the movie. You know, some shit like that. So it just had constant Amber Heard situation, constant rewrites. So
There was bad acting on certain parts.
oh fuck yes, that whole scene where Black Manta steals the baby, and you just have Aquaman going no,
Yeah.
and then Mary going no.
And as
I'm
far
going, no.
as far
It's
as-
just terrible.
as Yahya as Black Manta, he was dope. But the problem is, Yahya don't boost him. It was not him that made it dope, because there was fucking. It wasn't like Black Manta himself was a badass. Just like, I'm going to kill Ant-Man. It was the damn ghost or whatever it was that was possessing him that made him
No,
OP. Where he was like, oh
stop
shit,
it,
he was just a straight on demon mode.
Stop it.
I'm being fair, bro.
Hold on, no, because he did want to kill Aquaman.
Not at the level.
He did want to make the nigga suffer. Let's not bullshit that there, because he literally killed his dad. He was responsible for his dad's death, so he wanted revenge. So let's not go there with that. That's the whole reason why he was looking up all that Atlantean shit, was because he could find a way to
but
kill
he didn't do none of the badass shit until he was possessed.
Okay.
He didn't give
What's
up.
wrong with that?
Because it takes away from the whole, oh, he's just a badass. Here, for example.
I said visually, Black Manta was cool.
No.
Was he not?
Yeah, he looked cool. He looked like Black Manta. But what
Was
I'm
he
saying,
dope when he
you
was fighting
said
with the fucking triangle
you
shit?
said no. Your thing was you said Black Manta stood out because Black Manta was on some demon time. He was on no bullshit.
Yes, he was.
He wasn't on that.
He was on that. He literally
character
he
was
was
on-
possessed by fucking demons.
Okay,
What
so my
the fuck
point
you
was the
talking
character
about?
was
Demon time.
the character wasn't on that. As far as the
Oh,
character
my
himself, it
God.
took him being possessed to put him like that. I thought when you explained before I saw it, you saw it first. When you explained, I thought Black Manta was gonna be on that shit on his own. Not that he had to be possessed by a demon to be able to have him get to that point.
Bro, I thought you.
My perfect example.
I noticed that shit in the trailer that he was gonna be possessed by the fucking spirit.
No, I thought he had powers. I didn't think he would get possessed like he ain't fucking controlling himself no more. He wasn't controlling himself. So my point is this: if you talk about bad, okay, here, perfect example. Killmonger was on Demon Time, and that motherfucker was really like that. He had a mission. Black Manta was only on that time because he had a ghost possessed him. It didn't hit the same, as it was explained to me by you.
Niggas just want to hate.
But that's the only thing I was saying. The movie just was very. I felt like the comedy didn't really hit all the time. I'm happy for Jason Momoa to go be Lobo. I think him being Aquaman just didn't work. And I don't think Jason Momoa is a lead character in a film. No knock on Jason Momoa, I don't think he's a lead. So, let's see what DC got there. Happy for the new DC universe.
Okay. I will also say Wish. Disney's Wish. That was a bit of a disappointment, too. Just with a lot of Disney films, like they're supposed to feel magical. This one really didn't. Even the songs. Villain songs in Disney movies supposed to be bangers, and this one was just lousy, lackadaisical. I was a bit disappointed in Wish. What else? Oh, Five Nights at Freddy's. Thought that was
Five Nights at Freddy's was
disappointing.
disappointing. Yeah.
I was never really that big of a fan of the game. I never played the game, so going into the movie, I didn't really have any expectations, but still, it just doesn't really hit for me, especially compared to a lot of other horror movies that I watch. You have any?
No, that's pretty much it. That's all I can really think of right off the top. I mean, it was a great year for movies. I'm not gonna say it was a great year for movies. I think even the worst movies I thought we were watching, I think we had a lot of good content this past year, 2023. I thought there was a lot of great content that just came out for everybody, depending on what you want to watch.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sure you could go find movies that were just disappointed, didn't live to the hype of what you wanted, but overall, I can't complain about the year. I thought it was a solid year for film. So
Okay.
I'm happy with 2023 brought for filming.
With that, number one most disappointing film of 2023.
What is your name? No,
No, that was honorable mention.
Oh, okay, good.
Number one. Let me go with Bird Box Barcelona. That was a disappointing one to watch.
I told you to.
Yeah, he did when we did the trailer reaction. I was like, hey, bro, I think the fact that they're taking this premise, first day, it could be a really interesting. And
I told you.
Yeah, and I thought a different country, different setting. What can they do with it? And no, it's just boring story. It was boring story. The character you didn't really care about, especially the main character, because he was a fucking asshole. Like you didn't want to root for this guy. So, just a very fucking disappointing movie and sequel, because now it just I wouldn't say it tarnishes Bird Box. I still can watch the Sandra Bullock one and still enjoy that motherfucker. I just gotta remember. I just gotta think that this one doesn't.
Well, that's the same thing I said. That's the same thing I said in the past about some of these movies be cash grabs. That's how I feel about we talked about the Quiet Place, the new one. I said I just don't know because I feel like you're telling something that we already kind of know about. You're not really pushing it forward in any way. You know what I mean? So Bird Box was definitely disappointing. Though, I'm not gonna lie, man. So that's tough. I got no problem with your list. Okay. The only thing I said was you people. I thought you were a little critical. I had to find out if you really rock with Jonah Hill or not like that. You were really.
I like Jonah Hill.
Yeah, I know Jonah Hill, but I'm wondering if you thought he was really that guy, or he just he's good when he's in a certain role as a secondary character or not the lead. Because you look at Jonah Hill's best films, a lot of them he has a crew with him. There's a whole group.
I mean, I don't know. I just feel like a lot of.
Isn't he in Hot Tub Time Machine?
It's been a while since I watched.
Maybe, I don't know. But that's all I had a question about. But You People was a solid. It was okay. It wasn't great either. I agree. I'm not going to say it was great.
That's fair. But yeah, let us know your thoughts on top 5
Should
worst
put
disappointing.
just to fuck with you.
You do that.
I'm just messing with y'all.
Yeah, hey, this channel really about to be Dre's channel again. We about to get rid of Jay.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna hear from the Oppenheimer comment. I know it's gonna come.
But yeah, let us know your top 5 worst or top 5 most disappointing films of 2023. Let us know down below. Whose list do you agree with more? Let us know that as well. But hope you guys enjoyed this little discussion here. But I'm DeAndre.
I'm Javante.
And this is Dre and Jay. Deuces.